Teesha on the Tube returns today, and I wanted to start with Mental Health Mondays, of course, because I haven't done it in so long, and I know it's needed for myself, for other people. So, per usual, as we always start, how are you doing? I hope well. Let's get into it. It's a lot to unpack, so bear with me. Okay, so hiatus. I had to take a hiatus. I wasn't expecting to take so long of a hiatus, but I needed it because it was so much stuff happening around the time that I took a break. Mentally, I just needed a moment. You know, I do not do well with death. I've said this numerous times, so the death of DMX really hit me. I'm from New York, and we love our hometown artists. We love anyone that's from New York, don't matter which borough. If you live in New York, the joke is like, all of the boroughs, Brooklyn and Bronx are like enemies. Queens is like our sister cousin, whatever. And we all have this running joke against the Bronx. But the funny thing is, all of the boroughs come together and we have a running joke against Staten Island. Like, if you live in New York, you know. So, but in general, having artists or whatever that are from New York, we take very heavy pride in our artists. And DMX was one of my favorite rappers that I grew up listening to since a child, since like 9-10 years old. So him passing away had like a serious impact on my mental health, because I'm a big DMX fan, and just to hear all of the details surrounding his death, and like it was still mysterious, and then they had his funeral in Brooklyn, it just really it hit me harder than I expected it to. And then the death of Black Rob right behind him, again another New York rapper, the death of Shock G, like it was too much for me, and I needed a break. But then it was just other stuff that happened afterwards, and I just decided to take a break for the whole summer, because I wanted to use the summer to recuperate and to work on my mental health and whatnot, and just deal with any unresolved trauma that I have not been dealing with. And I have still been a process, but I've been dealing with it the best way that I can. So that was why I needed to take a break. And then, like, I always say it, a lot of y'all don't know it, but doing YouTube and whatnot, and being very active on social media, it takes a lot. Like, I didn't know that, because everything that I'm learning as I go along. I really don't have a handbook on it or whatever. I'm learning and soaking up as much information as I can, like a sponge. So a lot of people that I follow, they do social media branding, and they do planning and all of this other stuff. And I'm still learning that. I'm still learning how to schedule out my content. I'm still learning when's the best time to post. I'm still learning as I go. And the one thing that I'm very grateful for is that people can see my growth on my channel. I'm not ashamed of anything on my channel, and you could see it. You could go back to old videos of me where my hair looked crazy, I looked crazy, pregnant, all kinds of. I didn't care, because I want to give people the authentic version of me, and that's what I give people 24/7. So why wouldn't I showcase that on my channel? So I'm still learning as I go. I'm still learning about editing and the time it takes to edit and scheduling stuff or whatever. I'm still learning all of these things. And I want anybody who comes across my channel to see, well, she's not perfect. Everything that she's doing is probably off the top of her head. She's learning as she goes or whatever. So anybody who feels like, hey, I want to start a channel or whatever, I don't have to be perfect to do it. I can learn as I go. That's the kind of time that I'm on with my channel. So like I said, needed to take a break, needed to refresh myself. I really wanted to enjoy my summer. This summer was really, it was fun, but it was weird. I did a vacation with my kids the beginning of the summer. We had fun. I was just figuring out a whole lot of things as far as school goes for them, as far as work goes for me. Everything is still up in the air, and if I don't, I'll probably talk about it, like scratch the surface. Ooh, come on, full lot. It's time for me to take these things out. I had them in all summer. They're driving me crazy. I need to take them out, get a new style. But yeah, I'll scratch the surface of the whole topic of school and going back to school and all of that in this video, but I'll go more in depth in maybe the next Mental Health Monday, because, you know, next week is the first week of school for all schools. I know charter and private schools probably started already, but public schools, next week is the first official week. So yeah, but yeah, just this summer I've been trying to figure out school for the kids, figure out work for me, figure out scheduling for my content or whatever, figuring out my business ventures, because life really got in the way. Like, I really wanted to get into my business venture this summer, but life got in the way. Renovations have started in the house, so my room is looking crazy right now. That's why you only see this view. But yeah, it's been a lot. Like, this summer has been a whirlwind of just ugly before it gets pretty, and I'm just like, you know. So it's just been a lot of transition in this summer. I think that's what it is. That's been the theme for this summer, is transition. But I did tell you guys that I wanted to start like a t-shirt thing. So this was one of the t-shirts that I had made of my, you know, my own logo or whatever. And I was looking to create more t-shirts, but didn't get the chances. Like I said, life got in the way, but that's neither here nor there. Again, scheduling, sticking to a schedule, and taking time to block, you know, when I can do things such as my schoolwork, such as, you know, my kids and their content. My son now has TikTok. Pray for me, because all he does is TikTok all over the house. He just wants to TikTok all day, every day. And he's good at it. Like, I literally created his TikTok page for him maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and he is good with playing with the graphics and everything. I just got to teach him how to use hashtags or whatever. But yeah, my son is like, he's crazy on TikTok. But it's adorable, you know? So I'm still working to, you know, work with my children and pushing their content or whatever and figuring that out. But yes, I just, like I said, I need to take a break from my mental health or whatever. This summer was very up and down, but it's been very good to me. One of the best things that came out of this past summer was me entering in a throuple relationship. It was unexpected, legit, but I can say that this is a relationship that I'm very happy in. Many might not understand it. That's okay. It might not be for you to understand, and if you would like to understand it, I'd be more than happy to explain it. But I've been happy. I've been very happy. Like, so many people have said it, like, you're glowing, you're so happy. That's one of the reasons why. My relationship. And it's very new to all of us, so we're just exploring as we go, and it's just been very fun. I've been like very social this summer. Like, every weekend this summer I've had some place to go, something to do or whatever, and it's just been so much fun. Like, my summer was fun. The weather sucked because we had like 2 or 3 hurricanes this summer. But most recent, Hurricane Ida, like, she came so and conquered, my gosh. But other than that, this summer was really, really, like, it was fun. It was up and down for me, but I pretty much saw more positive than negative, and I could appreciate this summer for that exact reason. But now here we are. It's The fall, I am very nervous about the fall. I'm very nervous to return back to work, if I even have a job to return back to. I'm nervous for my children to go back to school. I don't really, everything is still a big old question mark. Like last year, it was unknown and everything was a question mark. This year, it's still a question mark, you know? And then also, you know, Labor Day is today. And, you know, usually I would have on my Labor Day gear, but it's just, I'm not in the spirit this year. It's just, it's so bad. You know, I'm not in the spirit. I'm not happy about anything that's happening with my children. So everything, big question mark. So I guess it's like a wait and see type of situation or whatever. So yeah, but I just really, you know, I wanted to return for the fall because I wanted to really put into practice my scheduling and organization and whatnot. And I know it's going to be bumps in the road. I know that I'm going to have to figure out what works for me. And I figure that, you know, I think I'll do my schedule the same as like maybe a school schedule or something, because I noticed that when I put out content, it's like non-stop and I don't give myself a break, and I need to. So what I need to do is like do content in advance and at least have it, so that way I won't have to scurry up content and figure out, oh my God, what am I going to talk about today? No, record and then save, so that way I'll always have it. It's better to have more content than have none, you know? So that's what I'm going to work on, and that's what I'm going to practice, along with my school schedule, along with my kids' schedule. So work in progress, and per usual, I am glad that a lot of you guys will be a part of my journey. I'll also be more than likely posting my YouTubes as like maybe IGTV videos, because I see that that helps as well. So if people can't watch it on YouTube, then they can watch it on IGTV. I'll still post the snippets and everything, and we'll just take it from there and see how that goes. But I just wanted to jump on and update you guys, say hello, hi, let you know what's been going on. I said I was returning today, and here I am, because a lot of people had asked me. I had a couple of cousins say to me, like, when you coming back with videos? And I was like, I'll be back on the 6th. So that's why I posted the announcement on my anniversary date, because a lot of people have been asking me when I'm coming back. And I had already said that I wanted to come back in September anyway. I was going to come back in August, but August was not a good month for me. I had so much to do. So September is going to be just as hectic, but I have to learn how to factor in this in my schedule, especially if I want to take it serious and start promoting myself and branding myself here and there. So yeah, I am back, and I'm going to try and do as much content as I possibly can. Like I said before I went on hiatus, I do want to add more segments. I do want to add mukbangs. I do want to add more interesting topics in Fishbowl. I do want to still do, like, you know, I have opinions and my thoughts, and I still want to work on my children's channel. It's a lot that I have to schedule. Bear with me while I do. For those of you who have been rocking with me from the beginning, I appreciate it so much. For those of you who are just now tuning in, welcome to the crazy. And I appreciate everybody for their love, support, anything. If it's a like, it's a comment, it's a share, anything, I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. So again, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to watch Teesha on the tube. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Labor Day. There's no West Indian Day parade this year, but happy Labor Day anyway to all my Kachachas, all of my Guyanese, Trini, Jamaican, African, everybody. Rep your flags today and do it with pride. I love you so much, and I thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Mwah.